Do you know why airfares are expensive in Nigeria? Lately, a flight from Lagos to Abuja cost an average of 100,000 naira one way for an hour flight, way above the minimum wage. The question always is, why is domestic flights expensive? Okay, let's start with the biggest reason. Aviation fuel, popularly known as Jet A1, now costs over 2,000 naira per liter in Nigeria, and it makes up more than 50% of what it costs for an airline to operate a single flight. Think about it. Half of everything an airline spends goes straight into fuel, excluding salaries, maintenance, leases, taxes, etc. Nigeria now records highest increase as petrol prices surge globally over Iran war, according to Cable Index. Nigeria is supposed to be insulated from high cost of fuel as it produces crude and refines locally at Dangote refinery. But that's not the reality, as airlines still buy refined fuel at dollar prices with forex volatility. The government is yet to step in to hedge fuel costs or stabilize supply to reduce the burden on operators. This cost is passed to passengers. Doesn't stop there. It's worthy to note that an average of 100,000 naira ticket you buy, the airline doesn't keep all of it. There are regulatory charges, navigation fees, and passenger service charges, all add up to 35,000 naira. By the time deductions are done, the airline is working with roughly 65,000 to 75,000 naira per seat. Their costs, 70,000 to about 90,000 per seat. The margin is almost nothing, and that's on a good day. Full flight with no delays. On a bad day, such as one single best strike, and the numbers flip into loss. According to Air Peace Airlines, it recorded 49 bird strike between January and September 2025. What a huge loss. Private jet operators in Nigeria have grown by 300% in 2 decades, with more than 150 operators registered as flight non-commercial flights, PNCF, but many of them operate illegal commercial and charter services without proper licensing, cutting into passenger-based commercial airline depend on. High net worth travelers who would have bought business class tickets are flying private. Instead, that premium revenue is what airlines use to subsidize cheaper economy seats. Without it, economic fares go up, which makes everyone pay more. The festive season saw prices of tickets spike to between 400,000 naira to 600,000 naira for 1 hour flight. The operators argue that it was a case of demand and supply during the peak periods. However, due to the outcry of air travelers, it led to the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, FCCPC, to investigate airlines for price fixing. It then released a report afterwards for which 5 airlines were found culpable and are to be sanctioned. Now, who's to be blamed? The result of all of this is that a domestic aviation market serving over 200 million people is stuck with moving between 15 million to 18 million passengers a year, less than 10% of the population. Air travel in Nigeria has become a luxury. Until fuel costs come down, the naira stabilizes, and the government treats aviation like the critical infrastructure that it is, tickets will stay expensive, airlines will keep struggling with that 10%, as most Nigerians will keep taking the less safer but available option. Remember to like, comment, and share.